It's the Paper and Plastic Show! Greetings from Earth 1175. I am Multiverse D.
And I'm R.
Welcome to the Paper and Plastic Show. In this episode of the Paper and Plastic Show, we are continuing our series as we go through the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition. And now we are on issue number 5. So this looks like a pretty big issue. Like, who we got here on the cover?
I forget his name.
Howard the Duck?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who else do we got on here?
Hulk.
The Hulk, yeah.
Is that Doctor Strange?
No, that's not Doctor Strange. That's the Gladiator.
Hela?
Hela, yeah. Do you know who this guy is?
Oh yeah, Hawkeye. Moon Knight? Is that Moon Knight?
It's not Moon Knight, it's Ghost Rider, but he kind of looks like Moon Knight, so that was a good guess. You know who that is?
Green Goblin.
Well, it's actually the Hobgoblin. He's kind of like a different version.
Oh.
And then we also got Hercules and the Gargoyle, Goliath, Guardian. So, you know, a whole bunch of different characters, like always. So, let's get, you want to get right into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gardner.
So he doesn't look like the most exciting character, right?
He looks like an old man.
Yeah. Gargoyle.
So
he was part of the Defenders. He's kind of an interesting looking character, right?
Isn't that like Man or something?
Man-Thing, you're right. That is Man-Thing right there. G. Part of the Power Pack.
Graydor.
I think that's good. I you did better than I would with the pronunciation of that. But yeah, he looks like a cool character though.
I'm gonna turn the pages.
Oh, you want to turn him?
Yeah.
Okay. What about this dude?
Gar,
yeah. He's got some ridges up there, like
looks
the
like an
ruffles.
alien.
Yeah, he's from the Eternals. I think. I don't know if I think he's a deviant from the Eternals.
Ghost Rider,
right? And so this is like the old Ghost Rider.
He's not.
On a motorcycle, right? He's riding a horse.
Yeah. And then Gladiator.
Yeah, I think at this time in the Marvel Universe, they didn't have the motorcycle guy. I think he was retired. And Gladiator is kind of like a stand-in for Superman.
Like Marvel's Superman?
Sort of. Yeah, it was kind of like a takeoff of Superman.
And then Glamour. There's Vision.
There's Vision. Looks like he's getting his butt kicked right there.
Glorian,
yeah.
He like has those like the old timey.
You like the tunics, right? Yeah.
And you have gods,
and I think this is like all the ancient type of gods, or all the different types of gods in the Marvel Universe.
There was Thor.
Thor's part of that.
And Loki is too.
You're right.
Goliath.
So he's like kind of like a bad version of Giant Man. I think he gets a hold of like kind of like the Pym particles.
Look.
He's growing, right? There he is fighting the West Coast Avengers.
And then Gorgon.
He's one of the Inhumans.
And then the Grandmaster.
Right?
Why is he blue?
That's just how he is in the comics. He's blue.
Oh.
He doesn't really look like that in the MCU, right?
Yeah.
But he's an interesting character for sure. And then who we have here?
The Grapplers.
And I think this is like a group of wrestlers. I think in the Marvel Universe they had this whole unlimited class wrestling ring, whereas they would have like superheroes and villains would wrestle people with powers. And I think these are like the female ones.
Tina, Pound Cakes, Screaming, Mima, Lisa, Aunt Freezy. Battle Axe, Sushi, Butterball, Baba
Baba Boom.
Boom, Miguel,
Magilla.
Magilla, Cowgirl, and Gladrix.
And these seem like wrestlers, right? I guess superheroes and wrestlers are kind of similar, right?
Yeah,
Big personalities and the costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of a good fit.
Gravitron.
Graviton, he's a villain. He always like, I feel like he always had a lot of potential. He could be like kind of like a Magneto or somebody like that. He can control
like
gravity.
Strange.
He kind of does, right?
And
he went to the Doctor Strange school of
Gremlin.
Look at this dude, his big forehead, right?
That means he's smart.
Oh yeah, that's because a big head means smart, right?
Big brain.
His big brain.
And then we have Great Gargoyle.
Mm-hmm. He's got some crazy socks on.
Wait, I don't think those are socks.
Like boots.
Yeah. And then Good Guardians of the Galaxy.
But these aren't the ones that you're familiar with, right? From the movies.
Charlie 27.
Mm-hmm.
Matrix. Let's see who else. Vance, Astro, Yondu.
You know Nyandu, right?
Starhawk, and Nikki. Nikki's is in the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Oh, the game. So you're currently playing. So for Christmas you got the Guardians of the Galaxy game, right?
Yeah, she's like a Kree person on the ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so these are the original Guardians of the Galaxy, not the ones that we see currently in the MCU. Those got introduced later.
Mm-hmm. And then,
But they do some of these guys do make an appearance in the movie. They're like, they're just like they used to be. I think they have them I think it's the beginning of the second one and at the end of the second one.
Bad Guardsman.
Mm-hmm. And these are kind of a generic kind of character, like a soldier type character. But they use like an armored suit.
Mm-hmm.
Gypsy Moth. Mm-hmm.
She looks like Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, she does kind of look like Kitty Pryde with the hair, right? Her face.
Jared Henny Peters.
Mm-hmm.
He looks familiar.
He pops up a lot, like in the comics. You might have seen him in some Avengers comics.
Yeah, because he kind of looks familiar.
He's like a government agent, kind of a bad guy.
Hammer Justin.
So Justin Hammer, he's kind of like a mob boss.
Havoc.
And we saw him in the MCU too. He's like an industrious kind of mob boss.
Oh.
He's played by Sam Rockwell in the movies. Havoc, we know him, right?
Mhm. And then Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Pretty cool. I always liked his costume.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these trick arrows, huh?
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
Sonic area, explosive tip area, smoke bomb area, arrow, flame area, tear gas arrow, acid arrow, suction tip arrow, cable arrow, putty arrow, bullet arrow, electric arrow, net arrow, rocket arrow, boomerang arrow.
So we recently saw the Disney Plus series.
Yeah.
Hawkeye, and we saw some of these arrows in there, right?
Yeah.
So they did a pretty good job.
I think like the Sonic arrow we saw.
And we saw the suction tip one and like a putty one, the bola, the acid. So we saw
the boomerang too.
They talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun that they would include that in there, and I think maybe they use this as a reference, kind of an inspiration, huh?
Mhm. And then Hawkeye cycle, and then we have Hilla.
Mm-hmm. The Sky Cycles I remember a lot. As a kid reading, the Avengers used to use these a lot to fly around, and there's Hela.
Is she like the god of death?
Yeah.
And then Heliopolis.
Heliopolis? Yeah.
Heliopolis.
So these are like ancient Egyptian gods.
They look cool.
They do look pretty cool.
And then Horus, Seth, Jeb and Nut.
And here is the Hellfire Club.
Oh yeah, I know these.
You know those guys from the X-Men cartoon, right?
Wait, they have Bishop.
That's a different bishop, not the Cajun bishop you're thinking of.
Black King, White
Or I'm sorry,
King,
not.
Black
I was thinking of Gambit, not the bishop from the future.
Black Bishop, White Bishop, Black Rock, White Rock, Tesla, Black Queen, Mastermind. I know him.
Yeah.
And that's Phoenix, and then I know her.
White Queen, yeah.
And I think these two
Mm-hmm.
are in there too.
Yeah.
And then there's more of them. And then you can see
Oh, sorry.
Hella and Riolda and Jetstream.
Roulette and Jetstream.
Tarot, Thunderbird 2, Empath, and Castive.
Cat's Eye? Oh.
And then we have Hellstorm Damien.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there's him again, I think.
Mm-hmm. There he is as the son of Satan, Hellstrom.
Hellstrom Passy Walker.
This is a character that's been around in Marvel Comics for a long time. Goes back to like the Golden Age, and she eventually becomes like a superhero.
Oh, that
Okay.
looks like Batman's mask.
It kind of does, right?
Yeah. And then her.
This is kind of like a cosmic character.
Hercules.
He's always been a fun character in the comics. A real character, has a lot of personality.
High Evolutionary. Looks cool.
He is cool. He's an interesting character. I remember they had a big summer event, like an annual event with him in there when I was a kid.
Hobgoblin.
Is
he a Spider-Man villain?
He is a Spider-Man villain. I always thought he was cool. I always thought he had a great look.
I don't really like his look that much.
Oh, no?
No. And
Goes into some of his weaponry.
Howard the Duck.
He's always cool, right?
And then Hulk.
And this guy, he's one of my favorite Marvel characters, right? Pretty cool.
My favorite Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Yeah, I like Spider-Man too. Hulk always is a lot of fun. Got the Hulk Busters.
And then alternate dimensions.
Yeah, so then now we're back into the kind of the index here. And this issue too is fun. They kind of, there's some caricatures of some of the people who worked on the book.
They do look funny.
They do look funny, and they go into a little bit of the history. There's some in the beginning too, and then they're talking about alternate dimensions that come up in the Marvel Universe.
Oh,
and then we're done. And then here's a preview of the next issue.
Wait,
issue
when
number
are
6.
we gonna get to like the dead people?
That starts on issue 16.
Oh, issue 16?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 10 issues.
No, this is like 20 issues. Yeah, like the first 15 are the characters that are alive, and then the last 5 are dedicated to characters that passed away.
Or retired.
Or
I thought you said retired.
I think in the original one, so this is the second one they did. In the original one they did, they put the retired people in with the dead people, but then they decided, well, that's not really fair. They're not dead. They're just
Like
no longer,
working, like not
Yeah.
longer a superhero.
Right, so they have them in here. That's why sometimes you see these characters and they have their last name first.
Yeah.
I think that's some kind of implying that this is just their secret identity, and that they might be retired. They no longer go by their costume names.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that with like Spider-Woman at the time. They just had her as Jessica Drew instead of Spider-Woman. So, do you have a favorite character or favorite entry?
I
this
like
issue?
the Guardians of the Galaxy. I like Yondu.
Yeah, check out that. Mohawk
Look at
right there.
that big.
It's huge, right? It's like a third of the size as he is.
Bigger than his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I just gotta find him.
Do you remember the character name?
I think his name like Goblin or something.
Oh,
The big head guy.
oh, okay, yeah. It was
Gremlin.
Gremlin.
I think so.
I think he was Gremlin, right? Let's see here.
I don't think he was at the beginning.
No, he's not.
Gremlin, yeah.
He looks
Okay.
crazy.
He did good.
Yeah.
What about you?
I like, obviously I like the Hulk. I'm a big fan of the Hulk. I do like Hawkeye too, and Hobgoblin.
No.
Okay, well that's this issue. Thanks for watching. Have an fantastic day.
Bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe and
Yeah.
follow us on Instagram. Good luck finding us.
Good luck finding us on social media, Instagram and Twitter. And like, subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, tell us your favorite Marvel character in this issue.
Oh yeah, if you had a favorite character or your thoughts on the series so far, let us know. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.